Yo guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to paint the cage from the Track Golf and we're going to take the Corrado from its rest place. It's sitting now since November, since the German Autofest. I broke my clutch and I didn't look after it after I broke the clutch. But we have some things that we have to button up, like 1 month ago I made the GLI ready for the technical inspection, and because of the water damage the wheel bearings were broken. So I switched out the wheel bearings with the Corrado. So what I have to do now is place new bearings on the Corrado, switch the cars around, put the Corrado on the lift, and we're gonna look what the damage is on the clutch of the Corrado, because in about 1.5 weeks I want to have the Corrado completely finished, the GLI finished, the Trackday Golf finished, and afterwards we're going to start on the blue Mark 1 VR6. So there is still a lot to do. You guys know me, I'm always busy with the projects and it is always something, so we have to prepare ourselves. But for today, painting the cage, mounting the wheel bearings back on the Corrado, and take off the gearbox to send the clutch to the clutch specialist. So guys, let's go, man. Yeah man, I really miss the Corrado. Of course I like the Golf Mark 2, but the Corrado is a machine on itself.
The beast, we call him.
Yeah. Yeah, so we didn't have a lot of time, or not, Frank, when we went to the technical inspection with the Golf. So like at midnight we went for a test drive. We didn't show you guys in the video, but we heard the wheel bearings. They were like very noisy. And we're like, oh shit man, the appointment is tomorrow. We have to change them, but how? And yeah. So we borrowed some stuff for the Corrado. So this is very ugly, all red and everything. It's just temporary. I'm going to sandblast the fusées, mount new, I don't know how you call a nav. I don't know. But we're gonna switch the bearing, we're gonna switch this part.
Yeah,
it's going to be all new.
The hub, I think. Huh?
I think the wheel hub, yeah. We're going to switch for a new wheel hub, new wheel bearings, going to paint it again black. But for now, just to mount or just to put the Corrado on the lift and rip off the gearbox, man.
It just has to move 3 or 4 meters, but hey, it has to be a roller.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, Frank and I, we mounted the new fusées, or the other fusées. I'm going to mount the battery in the trunk. Then we're going to check if the car will start straight away. So, yeah man.
All right.
First start in 5 months, guys.
You look excited, Kev.
Yeah, I am excited.
Okay, there we go.
So guys, first start, we just mounted the battery in the trunk. We have something happening here. First start in 5 months. Let's go, guys. So the Corrado is now on the list. We're going to demount all the parts, ripping off the gearbox. Very curious what the damage is of the clutch that's inside. Joey also came by. He completely cleaned the gearbox for its 1.8 turbo. He did a very nice job. So, yeah, this is like the before. And this is the after. So it's a big difference. He cleaned it out very well. But of course, he has his own cleaning company, so good advertisement. So we are now taking off all the parts, going to rip off the gearbox. I'm very curious what the damage is. Wat? Ah, is de sleutel eruit dan? So yeah guys, let's go further. Okay guys, I'm very curious how the clutch looks. Okay. Ik had hem eerlijk gezegd erger verwacht, maar hij is wel goed wegsmolten. Ja, hij is goed wegsmolten. Wow, kijk die drukgroep. Wow, gek! Ja, die drukgroep is ook klaar. Fucking hell. Holy shit. Yeah guys, the clutch is fucked. I can reuse the clutch plate. They will mount new pads on the plate. But like the pressure plate, it's finished, man. It cannot be reused. Holy shit, man. So the clutch, it's completely fucked, guys. Also, the flywheel has a lot of damage, like grooves inside, grooves on it. Yeah, but I think I can reuse the flywheel. They're going to take some material off to flatten it again, like on the CNC machine. But the clutch itself, yeah, the clutch plate I can reuse. The clutch plate, we will mount new pads on it. But like the pressure plate, guys, yeah, it has seen better days. Holy shit. Oh man. So yeah, that's very sad, but it was like I imagined. I knew for sure that I fucked the clutch, but it is what it is. Now we have to check if I'm going to buy a complete new clutch kit or reuse the original or the clutch that I was using combined with a new pressure plate, or maybe I let the company rebuild the pressure plate. I don't know. I don't really know what my options are right now, so I'm going to contact some companies. I am already in contact with a company here in the Netherlands that are fabricating clutches for like the car cross. They I don't know. Car cross. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but like the people that are tuning the cars and racing it on the dirt cars. So yeah, it is what it is. I parked the Mark 1 on the resting place from the Corrado. And now it's again time to start on the roll cage of the Mark II Trackday Golf. So what I want to do today is I want to paint the cage. So I'm going to sand it a little because there is a little bit of surface rust. Because of course it's bare metal. So I'm going to sand it real quick and I'm going to paint it blue because the owner of the car wants the car in a sparkle theme. So the roll cage is going to be blue, similar color as the hoses, the silicone hoses. So let's take out the dashboard, steering wheel, seats, seat frames, and yeah. Let's start on sanding down the cage and let's paint the cage, guys. Let's go, man. So guys, Frank is busy with sanding down the roll cage. And I'm going to weld a plate from the roll cage on the A-pillar. I'm going to cut it some more. This way you will get more strength into the chassis, less friction. So that's what I'm going to do first. Also right here I have to weld a little, and afterwards we're going to clean the roll cage and we can start painting. So yeah, man, let's go. And first adjust this plate, weld it to the roll cage, and yeah, then we are ready to paint the cage. So I put the plastic inside the car. I'm going to use the hammerite because it's much easier to paint the cage and not to spray it. It's a little bit too dark blue if you compare it with the silicone hoses. So I also have some white that I'm going to add on the blue paint. So yeah, we're going to clean the cage now. Going to paint it, and I think by tomorrow we can install the complete interior back in the car, guys. So the seats, the dashboard, carpet, because Luke wants the carpet back in the car. Yeah. So the cage is painted. We're now going to put the car underneath the Corrado, let it dry till tomorrow, and then we can take all the plastic and the tape out of the car. So I'm very curious how the cage looks tomorrow. Yeah, the GLI, we have to change some things on the GLI, but it will be like on the background. So yeah, man. See you guys tomorrow. Ciao. So guys, I thought we were going home, we cleaned the shop, we parked the Trackday Golf underneath the Corrado, but we had the idea to change the tune, the map of the GLI. So I already installed, oh, it's already finished, man. I already installed the pops and bangs, but I wanted to try doe even deze erop zetten, Frank. I wanted to try to install the hard cut limiter. So the car will spit like flames, hard pops. Yeah, you have to like it or not. It's like an older gen, it's an HU, so it's an older gen, it's the 3.8, the ME 3.8 ECUs. So you cannot flash them by OBD, you have to bench them. So yeah, it's already finished. Biggie bang bang. So yeah, let's warm up the car and let's try if it will work, guys. So stay tuned, man. I'm curious, Frank. What do you think? Is it going to work or not?
I hope so.
Oh man, normally when we are at the car event, you're always like, oh man, all the dudes constantly popping their exhaust. We hate that dudes, man. But of course we are guys and it's fun, right? So, yeah, man. Let's try if it will start. And now first let's warm up the car, guys. So, we will be back in a few minutes. So the Golf warmed up for a while now. I'm going to ask Frank if he wants to stand behind the car. Do you want to stand behind the car? And let's check if it will pop with the camera. Here. It doesn't pop on the hot cut, but the pops and bangs is very aggressive.
Zo'n grote vlam, hè?
So the rev limiter, it sounds a lot better than the original rev limiter, but it didn't pop like like I wanted to. But it's nice, but we have to make some more adjustments. But we are not going to do that this evening. Frank and I are going home. And tomorrow we're going further on the Trackday Golf. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye. So guys, we are back in the shop and the paint from the roll cage, it's dry. So we can take all the plastic out. Frank is also in the shop and he bought a Boomerang style rear spoiler for his Mark III VR6. And Luke is also the owner of the Trackday Golf, is on its way to the shop. So I want to rip off the plastic and the tape. And yeah, but it already looks very nice, guys. And my friend Sandor, he changed the map, the software, the tune of the GLI. So maybe we have an AK-47 now, but we we're going to check. Stay tuned, guys. So we took the plastic out of the car and it looks amazing, guys. Also the color matches the silicone hoses perfectly, guys. Look at this. Yeah, man, it came out very nice. Very nice. Also, if you see it in person, you cannot see that it's painted with a brush. It's so clean. It's so nice. So nice. Also, you see it has some kind of metallic in it. Yeah, it came out perfect, man. Perfect. So now we want to install the complete interior, guys. So the floor mats, dashboard, I already prepared all the wiring inside the car. Frank is going to vacuum clean the carpets. And in the previous video I showed you guys how I installed the battery cable. Because the inside of the car wasn't finished yet, I'm going to install the cable today. So yeah, man, we are very close, guys, to make our first start. I'm almost sure of it. it's going to be in this video. So I think tomorrow. Normally, so I took the hole here. I used the hole right here to take the cable inside of the car. And normally, if you have a normal car, not a race car, because of course now we have a roll cage right here. Normally I position the battery cable like through here, combined with the original wiring loom. In this car I'm going to do it a little bit different, because we don't have a lot of space because of all the tubes. I'm going to position it and mount it on the tunnel. So yeah, a little bit different than I normally do. And I think the battery will be around here. Normally I place it by the spare wheel. But yeah guys, I will show you how I install the cable. And guys, I'm very happy with the cage. Yeah man, it came out very nice. So yeah, clean the carpets. I'm going to install all the wiring, connect the fuse box, and yeah man, see you in a bit guys, let's go. So guys, like I said, normally I run the battery cable through the driver's side. Now I'm going to position it in the middle of the car on the tunnel. But of course we have to give the fuse box some 12 volts. So I'm going to cut a piece like this, like 2 or 3 centimeters. I'm going to cut the outside of the wire. I cut it, and like here I have the piece of the lightning loom, because normally the lightning loom gives you power to the fuse box. I didn't told you guys, if you want to run your lightning loom through the chassis leg, you have to adjust it. You have to extend the driver's side, but also like for example the window washer fluid tank, you have to relocate everything. So that's also what I did. This is the lightning loom. These are the wires, you see? These are the wires for the window wiper fluid tank. I'm going to extend it and position it in the trunk. But also your 12 volts, yeah, you don't need it anymore in the lightning loom, because normally of course your battery is located right there. So long story short, I'm going to cut a piece from the outside of the wire and going to connect this wire to that and use very tight tape. I also have the shrink rubber. I don't know the exact name, but you guys know for sure what I mean. So I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to twist these wire. I'm going to cut it of course, but I'm going to twist these wire on the bare metal, on the copper inside of the battery cable. Use the tape very strong to hold it together, and afterwards I'm going to use the shrink rubber. So in the future it's impossible that the tape will come loose and make a fire or anything. So that's my solution. That's how I do it always. So yeah man, let's connect the 12 volts for the fuse box to the battery cable and relocate the battery cable, position the battery cable on the tunnel. Let's go man. So guys, like you see here, I cut the battery cable. I took a piece out like 2 fingers length. Like I cut it on both sides and then in the length. And I also shortened the 12 volts for the fuse box. What I'm going to do now is just twist it to the bare metal piece. Use the tape, isolation tape, and afterwards I'm going to use the shrink rubber. So that's how I connect the supply, the 12 volts power supply for the fuse box. So let's go. So the battery cable is mounted on the tunnel and it's on the location where I want it to be. So now we are ready to mount the carpet and connect the fuse box. And also Ian came by. We picked up the Mark III Golf VR6 from Frank. It was at the shop from Joey to polish the whole car. And now Ian is busy with mounting all the new stickers. So Vakbuilders tuning, this part of the sticker is going to be in yellow. And also support my Spanish crew, Smoked Remaps. So shout out to you, Thiago. I'm going to work real quick on the GLI. Because the GLI also is going today to Joey to polish the whole car. So I want to take off the trims on the doors, the rear wheel arches, because it's a little bit loose and it's much easier to polish the car if the trim is off the car. And I also have the new tune from Sandor with the hard cut limiter. So we're going to check if it is an AK-47 now. So yeah guys, let's go further on the GLI and then I show you guys how the yellow Mark III looks when it's finished. So let's go guys. So guys, we are now on our way to Boxtel, to Joey, to completely detail the GLI. I took all the trims off, the wheel arches on the rear, and Frank is driving behind me. So the outside of the car will be completely detailed and polished. I also changed the tune on the GLI and I tested it out in the shop. It sounded the same as yesterday, but when I made the pull here on the road, it popped very loud, guys, when I reached the limiter. So it made a difference for sure. So, but we're going to drive to Boxtel. We leave the GLI there, and afterwards we're going to work further on the Trackday Golf. So let's go, man.
go, Joey. Thanks. Okay, let's go, Frank.
Let's go. Without a hood. So we are back in the shop. Like you see, the stickers on the VR6 from Frank, yeah, they look very nice. There will be this Saturday we will put some different stickers on the doors. This part of the sticker on the windows will be in yellow. Also the spoiler is mounted. The complete interior from the Trackday Golf is as good as finished. Also only have to mount the battery. Yeah guys, GLI will be completely detailed, so very busy because within a few days, in 4 or 5 days, we have an event from VW Projects here in Holland. So the Corrado has to be finished, the Trackday Golf has to be finished, the VR6, GLI, yeah guys, lots of work. I thought we will have our first start in this video, but I think already this video yeah, is going to be too long if I will put all the finishing touches of the Trackday Golf and the first start in this video. So don't worry guys, I will upload part 2 of this video within a few days guys. So I will keep the content coming. So the first start will be uploaded within a few days guys. So don't worry, we have to button up not a lot. Like the vacuum, we have to finish up the vacuum, install the battery in the trunk or yeah, in the inside of the car. Fuel lines, what else Frank? Fuel lines, yeah, not a lot. Windows, we have to install the windows because also this car has to go tomorrow I think, or the day after, also to Joey to completely polish this car because it's necessary guys. So long story short, we are very close. Next video, first start, GLI back, mounting the clutch back in the Corrado, make some test runs with the Corrado. So there is a lot happening here guys. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, feel free to subscribe, spam that like button and see you guys in the next one. Ciao!